The South Pole. A blank spot on the map, a siren song for the adventurous soul. I, like so many before me, was lured by its promise of pristine beauty and scientific discovery. The chance to stand at the bottom of the world, to experience a place few humans ever dared to tread, it was an opportunity I couldn't resist. The decision, however, would haunt me for years to come. Excitement crackled in the air as I packed my gear. Mountains of high-tech cold-weather clothing, scientific instruments, and enough supplies to last months. We trained relentlessly, preparing our bodies and minds for the unforgiving conditions. We were a team, united in our thirst for adventure, blissfully unaware of the ordeal that lay ahead. We were fools, dancing on the edge of a nightmare. The reality of the South Pole hit us like a physical blow. The sheer intensity of the cold was beyond anything we had ever experienced. The moment we stepped off the plane, the air stole our breath. It felt as if the cold had a life of its own, wrapping around us like an invisible shroud. It was a constant battle against the bone-chilling cold, a temperature that seeped into your very core. Every step was a struggle, every breath a challenge. The sun, a pale ghost in the endless sky, offered no warmth. It hung low, casting long shadows but providing no relief from the relentless cold. The wind, a howling beast, whipped across the icy plains, biting through layers of clothing. It roared in our ears, a constant reminder of the harsh environment. The landscape, stark and unforgiving, stretched out like a desolate moonscape. It was a vast, empty expanse devoid of life and color. We were strangers in a hostile land. The isolation was palpable, the silence deafening, broken only by the howling wind. The work was grueling, the days blurring into an endless cycle of data collection and maintenance. The isolation was absolute, a constant companion in this frozen wilderness. Communication with the outside world was a rare and precious thing. Each call was a lifeline, a brief connection to a world that seemed so far away. Slowly, insidiously, the darkness began to seep in. The days grew shorter, the nights longer, and the cold even more intense. Trapped beneath an empty sky, the silence was deafening. It was as if the world had been muted, leaving only the sound of my own heartbeat echoing in my ears. Broken only by the howling wind and the crunch of our boots on the frozen ground. Each step felt like a battle against the elements, a struggle to keep moving forward. The endless white began to press in on me, suffocating me. It was a vast, unending expanse that seemed to swallow all hope and light. The faces of my companions, once a source of comfort, now reflected the same fear that gnawed at my insides. Their eyes, wide with terror, mirrored my own dread. We were prisoners in a frozen wasteland, our dreams of conquest replaced by a single, desperate desire to escape. Sleep offered no escape. Nightmares plagued us, visions of endless snow and ice. The cold seeped into my bones, my dreams haunted by visions of endless white. Every breath was a reminder of the icy grip that held us captive. The isolation became a living thing, whispering doubts into my mind, amplifying every fear. It was as if the snow itself was speaking, telling tales of despair and hopelessness. Regret, sharp and cold as an ice shard, pierced my heart. Every decision, every step that led us here weighed heavily on my soul. Why had I come to this frozen hell? The question echoed in my mind, a constant reminder of our dire situation. The vast, empty sky offered no answers, only more questions. Lessons from the bottom of the world. My time at the South Pole was a brutal teacher. The relentless cold, the biting winds, and the endless expanse of ice were my classroom. It stripped away any illusions of invincibility, forcing me to confront my own mortality. Each day was a battle, a test of endurance and willpower. It showed me the fragility of life, the power of nature, and the importance of human connection. In such an unforgiving environment, the bonds we formed were our lifelines. Most importantly, it taught me the true meaning of resilience, the ability to push forward despite the odds. The will to survive even in the face of overwhelming despair. Every challenge we faced, every obstacle we overcame was a testament to our determination. I left the South Pole a changed man. The experience had etched itself into my very being. Scarred, yes, but not broken. The marks on my body were reminders of the battles fought and won. I carried the lessons of the ice within me, a constant reminder of the strength and vulnerability that coexist within us all. A chilling reminder of both the beauty and the brutality of the natural world. The South Pole had shown me both its harshest and most breathtaking sides. a testament to the human spirit's capacity for both triumph and regret. In the end, it was a journey of self-discovery, one that I would carry with me forever.